Hey, what's up guys? I'm going to show you the 6 most important smokes for Inferno. Starting off here, I'm just going to show you the smokes and then I'll talk about each one at the end. Starting off here, I'm going to show you Spawn for Banana B-Site and Spools or Coffins. So for Spawn, you're just going to come in this corner here, or just come to this part of the wall, and then from the left side of the chimney, you're going to go up until you hit the height of that corner. So left side of the chimney up, and you just simply throw. If you aim at the middle, the chimney, it's not going to be as good because it won't stick out far enough to block the guy. You want to block this guy that's sitting at the corner here. Next smoke is going to be for Spools or Coffins now. Left side of the window here, come against the wall. And for this smoke, you actually need classic view models. And as you can see here, this little notch here on the wall is exactly where I'm going to put the notch of the pin on my grenade. Watch right there. So you can see there, I'm just going to put those notches kind of together and make them kiss. And then that's going to throw a nice spooled smoke right there. And like I said, you'll need classic view models for that one. And that's it for the B bomb site. Going into the A bomb site here, I'm going to show you left and right mid to start off. Left mid, you can just come here in this corner. And you just want to aim at, as you can see there's a little flower pot up here. They kind of look like weeds, to be honest. But if you just aim at the right one, the very right, or the last one on the right, you can just throw it, and it'll give you a nice and fast, very simple smoke to just throw for left side middle. For right side middle, you're going to need classic view models once again. You're going to come in this corner, get snugged in this corner. And right here is where you're going to want to put the pin of your grenade. And I'll show you. Right there, you're just going to want to have those two things kiss right where that is there. And this comes down and gives you a perfect porch smoke for the right side middle, porch side. Next, we're going to show you, or the last two is going to be Arch and Library. So for Arch, you're going to want to come here at the shadow, look down until you hit this part of the shadow, this little nub that kind of sticks out. And then you're just going to turn around and you're just going to aim below the roof and kind of hugging the wall here on the right. Not close enough to where you hit your grenade off the wall, but just below, enough below so you don't hit the roof, and just to the left enough so you don't hit the wall. And that'll block anyone trying to play Arch side here. So a nice, very fast, perfect smoke for Arch. Lastly, it's going to be Library. I don't really like jumping or running smokes. So for this one, you're going to have control of middle. So make sure your teammates have complete control of this because you don't want your enemy or the enemies to come down middle and catch you with your smoke out. So for this one here, you're just going to kind of come to the wall right here and then turn around, and right where this wood connects to the top of piece of wood there, you're just going to simply just go straight up till you hit the wire. So very simple, and gives you a nice perfect library smoke right there. That is all the smokes, guys. I'm going to talk a little bit about each one. The smokes I've been seeing like on Reddit and on YouTube have been very bad because a lot of them, the people or the lineups are always, you're always exposed. I was seeing a lot of I was seeing all of the banana smokes right here in front of the logs, and you don't want to have a smoke to where a CT can peek you where you're exposed, right? Like a CT can just come peek you and blast your head off if you're throwing a smoke there. So all my smokes, I made sure that they are behind this wall, that you can safely throw them and not have to worry about a CT running out and killing you. And even if like you did have like someone up here covering that smoker, a lot of times you're gonna have good players pop flashing teammates here, and the guy that would be covering you would just be completely blind because he's staring at the corner, right? So throwing smokes from here, guys, not very good. Not very good. There's a high chance that you could just get peeked and die, right? Same with alt mid. I was seeing a lot of left side middle Arch and Arch smokes from like right here where you're completely exposed from a CT to peek you. You don't want to ever line up a smoke on the wall from the broom over, right? Because a CT can obviously just see you as you're throwing a smoke. So mine was safely right here behind the wall, very safe. All my smokes are very safe, so, and very simple. I mean, 2 of them are classic view models, but we'll talk a little bit about each smoke again. So the spawn smoke here, it's pretty fast. It's not like the fastest smoke, but it lands pretty fast, and it blocks off a guy that wants to hold this corner here, right? And that's very important. You don't want to have a guy, so you don't want to smoke CT spawn too deep to to where a guy can still play this corner, right? And that's what I made sure about the spawn smoke there. We made sure that guy couldn't play that corner. This smoke here, the Spools smoke, what I wanted to make sure when I was creating it is that a person couldn't play here. Which completely eliminates the guy that's playing on top spools or top coffins nowadays. So that was my main objective when making that that smoke there. Left middle, all I wanted to do when I was making my left middle smoke is that it was in between these four corners. It's got to be a deeper smoke. In my opinion, I see some people smoking like very up close here. And that just gives a lot of opportunities for CTs to get really close to middle and possibly flank you. Having a deeper smoke makes it a lot easier to deal with, especially because if you throw a smoke like right there, they can work the edges of the corners and see through the gaps. So having it smoked where the tighter choke point is very good for your left side middle smoke. Right side middle smoke, my objective was getting it right there, and that's exactly where I got the smoke. It's good. I was seeing some smokes for some reason, like right here, which was not good because if you have a teammate in boiler, you're completely smoking out your teammate. And if you're smoking right here on this line here, your teammates can help you from boiler by holding the smoke like this or help you by peeking middle like this. So having the smoke a little bit deeper towards porch makes your boiler guy actually useful. The arch smoke, all I did was make sure that it was perfect enough to where a guy couldn't play this corner once again. So my smoke completely eliminates from a guy of playing this corner. It's deep enough, but not too deep to where it kind of makes like an oval like that. You don't want to ever have a smoke like that because a person could creep out the backside of it and play like this. So you will always want your smoke to be perfectly just like even with the entrance. So there's no possible bloom that the CT can get out of. For example, people that smoke library like this. You don't want to ever have a smoke like that because the CT can, like I said, creep out and just start using the edges of the smokes like this. If it's a very even smoke with the choke point that you're trying to smoke off, it makes it super simple to watch, right? Like you just simply hold the corner. There's no balloon. Like if you're holding, let's say you smoke this. If you smoke like that, he can creep out the backside, right? So you want to keep your smokes very crisp like that. So that was my objective when doing the arch and library smoke. And pretty much all the smokes, guys. But yeah, make sure you have classic view models for 2 of those smokes. And thanks for watching, guys.